So coming into SAO Alternative Gale Online episode number 2, I was actually very interested to see what the direction this episode would take. Because the first episode established the mechanics, really showing off Gale Online in action, not really focusing too much on the characters. It was primarily focusing on the world and showing us that there is going to be tactics and strategies behind the battles, which is something that was majorly lacking in prior SAO animes. However, this episode focuses more on the character side, showing us how our main character Len got into Gale Online and the purpose, and everything about the episode was interesting. Like, nothing about this episode screams masterpiece waiting to happen, but it's very interesting how they were able to do so many tropey things, so many cheesy things, but not really aggravate me. I very much had a fun experience with episode 2. I'm not saying like this is gonna be like a 10 out of 10 masterpiece, but it is fun. I'm not really offended by what they're trying to do. Like, everything about why Len is the way Len is, her character in real life, it actually makes sense. Like, the whole idea of having a character like self-conscious about her height, it's nothing, original, groundbreaking, but you can definitely get a sense of why she was so not so pleased with her height. You can definitely tell she hovers over everyone in her real life. She's very much taller than everyone, and that would have eyes, especially because she is a girl. Like, even in Western cultures, like, if you are a ridiculously tall female, that can have bullying and things like that waiting to happen, and I assume it's even worse for people in Japan. However, it's very interesting to see how unlucky she was that she had to generate like 40 avatars before she could get a character who was small, and she actually seemingly has a very rare avatar for Gale Online, because everyone, as soon as you saw, like, is that a NPC? Like, why is there such a small character? I actually enjoyed just seeing Len experience Gale Online in a form that she couldn't, so it's a way to escape, and that's what video games are for many people. You're escaping your day-to-day lives, the stress and everything else that's there, and I actually really enjoy the fact that Len is experiencing that to the extreme, because this virtual reality mimics real life just in a virtual setting. So to see her always be kind of like looked down, or having to look down on people because she hovers over them, but now she gets to look up at people, and it's a very different experience, and that's enough. Like, the dialogue between Len and, say, Pito, her new rival, there was a lot of cheesiness to it, but it wasn't anything that was cheesy that it's so cheesy it's bad. It was just kind of cheesy, comedical, just friendly banter, and I actually really liked it. Kind of seeing how she became the Pink Devil and just the build up to that. It was actually entertaining. Like, nothing amazing or groundbreaking, but it was good. And that's all I really want from this anime, is to be a good, fun experience. I really like how even in this episode, even though it was more focusing and establishing our main character as well as her rival, which I have to say, I thought the rival was going to be some antagonist, some I'm going to kill you, the game's going to kill you, or something stupid, but I like how it's just a normal rival. That's exactly what I wanted, and I really, really enjoy that. And it's just nice to see how, even though this was a character-focused episode, they still managed to walk that line to make it feel like a game. The way she was leveling up, the way she was fighting monsters, the way she was interacting with the world, the customization, it actually felt like a game, and that's something that SAO never really felt like. It felt like it had a coat of paint imitating a game, but it never really felt like it had the mechanics. Episode 1 established the combat, this just established the world in my opinion, and actually gave a decent amount of characterization. Nothing amazing or groundbreaking, but definitely fun. Len isn't a type of character I generally like or enjoy. Generally, I despise it, but seeing her real life self and how it kind of transitioned to Gale Online and where she's going, I dig Len as a character, and Pito is, I mean, we'll have to see where her character goes, but as a rival, she has a fun personality. I like her character design. I'm actually impressed. Like, I didn't expect to like Gale Online as much as I am. I did have hope for it, but I'm actually having a really fun time. I could easily see how people would drop out of this. Not for them, I'm sure some people are going to be crying that there's no Kirito. They just love that black swordsman for some reason, but I actually have a lot of fun with this. I think the whole tournament's going to be fun based on what we saw with the combat in episode 1. So far the characters are good. I can't wait to see the squad jam and where it's going to go. I love the idea of how she has an insane agility stat. It seems like she's definitely pumping into agility for her character. The randomly generated character probably already gave her a ridiculously high agility stat, and she's probably just been pumping it in, so that's probably why she is so fast. But if you only focus on one stat, that does leave you vulnerable in other areas, but it'll be interesting to see what her weaknesses are. I definitely think that we are going to see that, unlike with something like, say, the original SAO, where Kirito just always won. Overall, episode 2, pretty good episode. Like, same with episode 1. I had a fun time. There's some characterization. Episode 3, I'm still excited. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. This isn't going to be for everyone, but it's definitely for me. This is living up to what I wanted it to be and a little bit more. Let me know your thoughts. What did you think of episode 2 of this anime? Your favorite moment? Let me know down in that comment section below. And before you leave, smack that like button, share your support. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. So until next time, everyone, please take care and have a good one.